How's it going, guys? It's Mingar, and today I have tiny statue Japanese folklore. uh, it's not as strong as a traditional build, but I think it's cooler, so I'm gonna do it because I don't like the traditional build. But that's only because I see it too much. So I wanted to see something different. So I made this with the new card, Kuchisake Hona, which, if you're winning and you have played it already, your Japanese folklore cards adjacent will get 50 for the turn. And on the return, if you lost, your opponent loses 50 next turn. So the return always has a chance to activate. You just need to lose a turn. But the play has a pretty difficult condition to meet. You have to have already played it, and you have to be winning the round. So I think it's still a pretty good card. You'll get the buff at least once. Uh, Ideally twice. We have manga. He's gonna buff our Japanese folklore cards. We have Sukunabi Kona. I'm terrible with these. On the draw, if your deck contains exactly 5 Japanese folklore cards, it's gonna gain 20 permanently. It's a 1 for 0. On the draw, your Japanese folklore cards, wherever they are, will gain 6 until there's a return to your deck. So we're gonna hold this because it's a tiny card. We're gonna hold this as a battery card, so it buffs our Japanese folklore cards while we hold it, and it gains all the buffs from other stuff. Kitsune, because it's a tiny card, and it also activates Tamomo, or Tamamo. It's going to give our Japanese folklore cards 22 until played. And then there's Christ the Redeemer, because I didn't really have another tiny card. I was stuck between another Japanese folklore and tiny card. I just put in a tiny card. A Statue of Liberty, cloning. It's going to buff our cards with 22 or less base power by 22 until played. Binary, our 2 or less base energy cost cards are going to gain 22 power for 4 turns. Haig will buff our 0 cost cards by 23 until played, and our 1 cost cards by 13 until played. Power of 0 will debuff our opponent's cards with 50 or more base power by 49 power, and make them cost 1 less for 2 turns. We don't care if they cost a little less, because they're doing 49 less power. Ultrasound's going to buff our 0 cost cards by 15 until played. So basically, it's just going to buff Ultrasound, Power 0, and Christ the Redeemer. There's the only 3. But it's a 0 for 45 if you look at it that way. So, I mean, it's still pretty good. And it's going to get buffed by Haig and all that good stuff. Door to Hell, because, it's good. Most of my stuff don't really have any base power. Ultrasound has 0 base power. Power of 0 has 1 base power. Binary has 0 base power. Christ the Redeemer is 0. You get the point. So that burn is going to do nothing. Then there's Hierophant Fool and Ace of Cups combo to gain some permanent power across the tarot cards to put in some filler for that arts. And Fool is a tiny card, so that's cool. And Ace of Cups permanent energy increase doesn't really matter because everything's tiny. We're not going to run out of energy even if we run into Dreamflation. And then there's finally Renaissance to buff our arts cards by 28 until played. Alright. I fell down the ladder a bit because I worked a lot last week, so I didn't really spend a lot of time playing Q. I didn't make it dragon, so I didn't get reset to rank 7. I got reset to like rank 10 or something, like cheetah. But it is what it is. This has happened before. I just usually grind to dragon real fast whenever this happens. We want to wait to play Door to Hell. We want that to be drawn on the last turn of every round, so we get the maximum benefit and no drawback before the round is decided, whether you win or lose, you know. So I might not even play Door to Hell this turn. I think I'll do that. 450. Okay, I'm good. That was close though. Very close. Alright. Now Door to Hell. We'll go here. I'll hold Kitsune probably until round 3 actually. Let it collect some buffs. Unless I kind of feel forced to play it, then it's whatever. But I'm going to try to hold it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Two cards isn't bad. I'm just gonna cycle out the full. Alright. Time to put out some numbers. Let's see. Definitely want to rotate binary to round 4 so we get the maximum benefit in round 5. Christ the Redeemer, you can go. You can go there. Yeah, you can go there, I suppose. You can put him in round 5.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I should have. I wasn't thinking of that. If I could have put Kitsune in the right slot, so I could draw it with Kuchisake and the Sukunabi. But it's okay. I can just hold it when I draw the
Kitsune.
Let's see. Should probably be careful. I plan on losing this round anyway. I just have to be careful about next round, since he's playing Great Dying. It's pretty good. Hit 3 cards that time. I mean, I might be able to force a win. Ah, never mind. I thought about it for a second, but I don't know. What was the manga? I mean, I guess I don't need to. Nah, I don't need to. Okay. The moment of truth. I'm gonna try to force winning the round so I can actually activate Kuchisake. That'd be really cool. Nice. Alright. I think I'm in a pretty good position. Now I can just do... What am I going to draw into again? My memory is terrible. Ultrasound and Door to Hell. Yeah, just gonna do this. We might lose the turn too, so if we get that benefit, yeah, we're gonna get that benefit on the return. So that might help us win. It's pretty good. Got like 254 total out of that card. Oh, Hierophant, Ace of Cups. What is cloning? 137. 151. Good game. Yep, tiny is tiny is tiny. You don't need the life on land little lizard boys for it to still be good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this inspires you to make different variants of decks that are already good, because you don't have to see a deck and copy it exactly for what it is. You can dissect the deck, look at the key components, and make something else. Because I can't have the life on land in this deck since I'm using Japanese folklore. So I can't use Frilled Dragon or Madagascan Dwarf Chameleon or Bee Hummingbird. But it still worked. So I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.